there aren't 50 ways to click a button, but there are a lot of different ways to approach teaching, and the way that we think about teaching and quality really has a lot to do with the way that we were taught, with our observations, our studying, things like that. So anyway, I am saying that as a disclaimer to say that I'm not going to be espousing any one particular approach, and you're welcome to look and think differently than what I might present. As you have opportunities to ask questions, you're welcome to call me out on something if you want. I'm just going to give you my best interpretation of the things that I've seen through experience here at Utah State University. We run a very large online, a relatively large online course program. We have about 400 online courses, and then we have a pretty significant broadcast program as well. And so we broadcast out about 300 or so courses a semester over an interactive video conferencing system, and then we also have our standard range of face-to-face classes that also get on and use the learning management system quite a bit. So in 5 years of working here at the Faculty Assistance Center for Teaching, I have to say that I'm still surprised sometimes to turn around and see a new approach to something that I think works and looks good. But there are some principles that I think I've found that I think are pretty consistent, and I'm going to be trying to focus a bit on those today. So, and I'm going to be speaking to you, I realize that you're probably not all teachers. I'm going to be speaking to you as if you are, as if you have just been assigned to teach an online course, and basically take the approach that you're a faculty member who's come into my office, whose department head has just asked you to teach a fully online course, or to put your course content online, maybe to make a face-to-face course hybrid or something. And so now you're looking at taking content that you may have taught face-to-face for a time, for who knows how many years, and now you're going to be going online with it. And so the questions that I often get are, okay, well, what do I do to get started? What's unique about going online? Do you have examples you can show me of best practices? What do students tend to like? What's going to get me good evaluation scores? There's a lot of ambiguity about going online, I think, when it comes to teaching, and especially the first couple of semesters. I mean, really, the first couple of semesters, you're just trying to get a feel for it. You're trying to work out the kinks. You're trying to survive, really. And so I'm going to try to show you some examples of some courses that I think exemplify good principles. Every course exemplifies some principles really well. Few courses exemplify all principles exceptionally, but there are some that do. And so I'm just going to try to give you some examples here of some of the great courses that we have at Utah State.